Hi and welcome to Outwell.com. In this session we're going to be having a look at the Monterey 4, which is in our deluxe collection, characterised by our black and grey panels which run all the way around the outside of the tent, just giving it that nice extra bit of detail. The tent itself is a tunnel design tent which is aimed to sleep up to 4 people. The fabric of the tent is our Outex 4000, which is a PU coated 100% polyester with a hydrostatic head of 4000mm. The frame of the tent is made up of these solid steel poles in the middle here, so that's really giving you your stability and your strength. And then we also have a Duratec fiberglass pole towards the back, and at the front here we use the Outwell extended frame system. The extended frame system uses these Duratec fiberglass poles, which are much stronger than standard fiberglass poles thanks to the protective sheath around the outside and the crisscrossing of the fibres all the way along there, so that when the pole bends it's not going to snap anywhere near as quickly. As you can see, the extended frame system also gives you a good amount of head height for the floor space as well. Other features on the outside of the tent here we can see is the innovative Outwell wind stabiliser system. Now what that's there for is to directly attach the fly sheet onto the steel pole, making the tent much stronger in higher winds. So much so that this tent has been tested up to a force 9 gale on the Beaufort scale, which represents 47 to 54 miles an hour. So good peace of mind that this is going to withstand a lot of strong winds. Other features of the tent is that we use our luminous guy lines all the way around it, so nice and easy to see at night, save you tripping over them. Each guy line can also be stowed away when you're taking the tent down in our guy line retainer systems just here. So you just wrap that up in your hand, pop it in there, so the next time you go to take the tent out, they're nice and easily accessible. Another feature of the tent is that we use our Outwell easy pegging system. The Outwell easy pegging system is made up of 3 different types of pegs which come supplied with the tent. We have these steel pegs here which are used for the corners of the tent. Then we use the luminous plastic pegs for the luminous guy ropes. And then we use the black plastic pegs for all the other pegging points, making it nice and easy to know where to put the right peg in the right place. Other features we can see on the outside of the tent here is this large ventilation panel on here, which is easily accessible with these Velcro tabs. What that does is allow a lot of air into the tent, cooling it down, reducing the amount of condensation and just giving you a much more comfortable feel inside there. As you can see by these little coloured tabs here, all the poles are colour coded, so nice and easy to pitch as well. The extended frame system we talked about earlier on is what provides us with this outside canopy area, just to give you a little bit of shelter either from the sun or indeed if there's any sort of drizzle, you can just sit out here, quite the thing. Our front door, as you can see, you can either have it open halfway as we have here, or the door will actually zip all the way around as well, really bringing the outside into the inside of the tent. When the door is half zipped, we can see here that there's a mesh panel and also a large front window as well, still allowing the light in if you do want to close it up. Stepping into the living space of the tent, we can see here that we use the Outwell sealed ground sheet system, which is a double coated polyethylene, which is very tough and very durable, and also has a hydrostatic head of 10,000mm. It is a bathtub style ground sheet, and like I say, because it's sealed, it's from the front to the back and around the sides as well, so that you're not going to get any water coming in and you're not going to get any of those creepy crawlies coming in either. When we step back into the tent, we can see again these large panoramic windows to the side here with our ventilation panels which correspond to the ventilation on the outside. If you want to get a little bit more privacy, then the windows all have curtains on them which are toggle up curtains. We can see here that we've got this halfway up, but they can be fully opened, but at the same time you can also decide to close the windows completely as well. On the other side we can see that we have a side entrance with a large mesh panel on there, again so you can open that door up and let lots of air in here and feel a lot more comfortable. Towards the back of the tent here we have our sleeping compartment, which is our universal sleeping compartments, which is split into a 2-man and a 2-man either side. On the outside we have these mesh pockets. There's more mesh pockets on the inside to keep all your bits and pieces as well. You see at the back of the sleeping compartment there are mesh panels which correspond to the ventilation on the outside of the tent. And what you'll see in the middle here is a sheet of material which you can unzip completely and drop down to have one large sleeping area at the back here. Also, a nice feature of the universal bedrooms is that if you so desire, you can actually completely take down one side of the sleeping compartment by undoing all your toggles around there and taking these zips here and undoing them all the way around, so that you could very simply roll that up and keep that out of the way. You can roll it up, pop it down there, giving you even more living space in here. As you can see, there is a lot of living space already, but if you so desire, you can have even more. We also have a small hanging lantern point here, just in the middle of the tent, and these cable ties run all the way down to a cable entry point on the side door as well. Optional extras for this tent include the carpet that you can see in the living area at the moment, making it a little bit more comfortable, and there's also a footprint that you can get as well, which goes underneath, giving you a little bit more protection. So that's our Monterey 4.